Good morning. What up, Kevin? How you doing? Good morning. Just getting everything set up here. Let me a little late, but you know. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, what up, McLovin? Yeah, what up, Discipline? I didn't miss anything. Yeah, it doesn't seem that way, right? So far. The only issue I have is I don't have my charts. I don't have anything open. I literally just got on the PC. Kinda. I'm one of those people that don't love doing that. Dun, dun, dun. So we're just getting on the PC. So what I'm going to do is take a, you know, take a moment. Not do anything crazy here. Let me get my other chart set up right quick. Oh, first things first, let's do the copy trader just in case we see something. All right, there's the NQ. It's on there. Where's the other one? Trying to find the other copy trader. Okay, yeah, they're both set up. Okay. Sometimes they stay set up, sometimes they don't. I don't know why. Yeah, I trade full-time Discipline. I just, this morning, I just got back from a little trip and was tired, so decided to just sleep, to be honest. Decided to sleep. I think we have a Bulenox account that we could trade, but I'm not sure. I need to go through and make sure I have all these accounts canceled as well. I don't even know. I need to update this thing too. I know that's wrong up there. The sales. I got home last night and literally just crashed right away. Didn't do anything. Good morning, Cooper. What's the Apex sale? Is it just 50%? I'm late. I'm late, but I'm here. Yeah, I think Apex is just 50%, right? I have no idea what Bulenox is. Let's check Bulenox. Hopefully they did not remove this code. May 2nd. So they haven't done anything. Okay. Bulenox is still just, now it's 45% off. A little strange. A little strange. Okay. All right. Well, this will roll with the 45% off for now. There we go. Gonna open up Streamlabs, make some adjustments. ES pushing above initial balance. Nasdaq holding below. Pretty small range so far. Are there any news today? Let me look. What up, Andy? Yeah, I'm a little late. Yeah, John. We were. I just. I was so tired this morning after I dropped my daughter off at school. I just decided to I laid back down and I was like, if I get up, I get up. If I don't, I don't. No news. So I did not wake up. So I just, you know. Yeah, news already passed. Alrighty. I think I have a My Funded Futures eval that I was working on. I don't know which one, though. 2080. Let's see. Must have been this one. Alright, so let's get over on that account. I'm going to save the Take Profit Pro account for the afternoon play. I hate this DX feed sometimes. There we go. This account isn't drawdown, but we've kind of tinkered it, worked our way back on it. What up, Timbo? What up? Let's see what we got here. Gonna mark some levels out. It's interesting that we didn't quite get to that 086 up there. All right, let's see here. Yesterday or Friday's overnight low. Down here. Asia low, kind of still yeah. Excuse me, London low still intact there. Just mark some of these out, and then what I'm going to do, read the newsletter here. Let's get the key levels marked out for ES. Let's see what Mancini has to say. Dun, 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 dun. No change. 56.84. First up. We just hit that. 56.98. Let me adjust some of these levels above there. If the lows go, ideally 56.50, we can start to sell. 56.36, 56.20. So sell below 50. Okay. We'll see what happens. Let me kind of read his newsletter here too from Friday and see what he says. I would assume that he's probably still long or holding some sort of a runner. He's still holding a 10% long runner from the 56.28 failed breakdown. I'm a failed breakdown trader. That means my job is to enter on the sell-offs. When the ES flushes some lows, traps, and recovers, think the sell-off of 5,600 last night or the sell-off of 56.50s on Tuesday. The squeezes are my payoff. Kind of been holding that 56.50 all night. So a failed breakdown to 56.72 would have been of interest, and obviously that's what we got right there at open on the ES. Yeah, right at kind of that 10 a.m. candle pushed above there. Paid the 10 points, pulled back, recovered. It's kind of been chopping ever since right there. Been respecting and seeing those levels. Yeah. What up, Francis? Good morning. Bull case. Needs to... For Monday, that means 65 to 73. That would represent a failure back into the red megaphone structure. Down in the below chart, we trapped above on April the 2nd. So if ES loses 56.98, we already talked about that level. We were not at that level yet. So if ES flags above 98, broke this level down, blah, blah, blah. Bear case begins below 56.65. I say it every day. This is a strong disclaimer that goes with these types of trades. These level loss shorts below a support are called breakdown trades. They fail 80% of the time. They trap. So we'll kind of see what happens at 65 there. It's kind of what he's saying. See what happens there. Yeah, what type of overnight gap do we have? I don't know. Let's go look. Do we have a decent gap or no? Little gap up here. So maybe that's where price is heading. I don't know. They're filling their gaps above. We'll see. Where is the gap in the ES? Let me check it. So the gap in the ES, not that, it's kind of like that 5,700 level, really. 5,700 to basically 5,710. Morning, Omnius. How you doing? It's not really that much more to go. I'm getting some data latency here. Oh man, I missed that. I wasn't even looking. %, free trade right there. You see those 4 equal highs? I mean, that's just always going to be hit. I'd not even see that. So stop to break even. Free trade here. I should have saw that sooner. I was looking at the other stuff. That's all right. I mean, we literally left 4 equal highs right there on the 1 minute. We're never coming back. We're never not coming back for that. So should have been long from down there. Should have been a 13 or 14 point winner. Completely missed that. But that's all right. That is all right. And there she goes. Kurt, good morning. Yes, breaking out there above 85. It is working its way to the working its way towards the gap fill there. It's one of those ones where, you know, could get back in here with a 20-point stop. Let's do this. Let's go for the overnight high. We also have the hold number here, just notice that. I'm going to jump in with 1 and just take it here. Hopefully it pulls back a little bit and tags me in, but if it doesn't, we'll just take the small scalp. So let's see if it rips here. Kind of expect it to just go, but it may not. Pulls back, tags us in. We'll be in with 2 minis. Kind of heavy. You know what? If it doesn't, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll lock in with some on this first push if it gets it. I was kind of wanting to have a runner here, but I was trying to move that on up. New hourly candle. Yeah, it is coming up. I didn't even notice. Yeah, we're going to sweep the overnight high here. I was looking to get long for the rebalance of this gap here for the push into the overnight high. We just didn't get it. Didn't quite. I kind of jumped in there. Just took 10 points or whatever it was on that push up there. You got the overnight high sitting there, the 120s. I don't want to, never want to say for sure, but yeah, it may go there. It should go there. Excuse me. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm coughing in your face. If we get another pullback here before we sweep high, I will long into that overnight range, overnight high there. ES has already built structure above the initial balance. Nasdaq has not. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, we do have the new hourly candle here in 1 minute. Let me do this. See if we get pulled back. See if we get a pullback here at the hourly candle. Just get a little doop, doop, a little pullback here. If it just rips through there, then we just won't be in it. I could probably just buy it right here if it breaks through, but it's a little, you know. Financia Futures. Never heard of them, Ubin. Bought your last account. It's instant 25K. Good luck, sir. Curd. Good luck, sir. All right, we're tagged in here, top of the hour. Max likes it too, I think. Maybe Max likes it. Above initial balance, I'm going to go stop to break even. Above initial balance, we'll pull that stop up to break even there. Pay attention here. All right, I'm up 10 points. I'm going to go break even. I expect to spike right through and take out the overnight highs. I don't really want it to come back down into this gap again. I want it to just go. ES is, I don't even know if ES is above the overnight highs or not. I didn't look to see if we have an SMT here. I think we do. No, we don't. Not yet. Wait. No, not yet. ES has to get to the 57 tenths. So. So no SMT yet. That does give me a little more comfort in that. So I'm going to move the stop back. We should expand quickly above that 122. Should we go for the gap fill here? I mean, I kind of think that's where we're headed. Maybe we should go for the gap fill. I don't know that we get it here. We'll see how price reacts on the push through 122. We'll certainly lock in some profit. We're not going to let it come back to zero. But we got the order up there for the 120 or the 180s. Going above the 800 EMA on the 4-hour time frame. Oh, nice. ES overnight high 5705. Thank you, Tyra. Feels like we just go higher here, but it could. I mean, they could push it down quickly here, kind of a little liquidity grab down in this area, and then rip it higher. I don't think that's going to happen, but it could happen. Might take it up there at the white line. We'll see. Kind of pushing back below the initial balance there. Let's be careful here. Try to make a decision on whether we're just going to be all out there at 122. That might be the smartest play, to be honest. I mean, that is 26 points. $500. I think that might be the smartest play. Let's do that. Because it could run that 122 and really pull back and just stop me out. So let's just take it off at 122.25 and go from there. I mean, that is almost 25 points. We got to keep that in mind, right? Just trying to think out loud here. While I would like to target higher, I think that this is the safe target. And a lot of times the safe target is the right target. Good morning, Amelia. How you doing? Just waiting on it, trying to wait patiently for it to feel here. Retest of the initial balance there. That would be your secondary entry there if you didn't take the first one. I considered adding there, but Excuse me, looking for 10 points. I actually think I will. And I'm going to treat this trade independently here. So above the wick, I'm going to go break even on this one. That will be like 7 points at that point. Not really getting like the instant reaction that we like off this level. I'd like it to bounce quickly. It's not really doing that so far. Oh my goodness. What is that? I'm going to get out right there. I don't like that. There's some sort of news or something going on there. Still up. We're break even, basically. Apex is 50% off D. RTY I'm looking like cleaner. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Design knob. Good morning, Clarity. If we start to rip through the initial balance high, then I'll jump back in. I don't know. That kind of scared me. A little liquidity grab. I mean, they could push it back down to the 80s. I don't know what that is, what that was. Oh, we had it a few times today, McLovin. Yeah, that's crazy how it does that. Good thing I had stops in on that one. We did lose 15 points on the one, but we were up on the other, so kind of we lost $200 on that play, but it's okay. All right, I'm going to take it again. I feel okay about taking it again here. Probably should have waited for the sweep of that low, but I should have waited. I just realizing this, but we'll see here. Should have waited there, probably. All right, there we go. I want to see it above initial balance. Should have kind of waited for the close above there. $10 seconds left on this candle. Let's see how it closes. I need to move the stop here. I know I do, but I'm not going to. I'll just re-enter. Is he bullish, bearish, or doggish? Choose violence? Yeah. I know I need to move the stops. I mean, they need to be down here at least, but that's so far away. So far away. Probably going to sweep this wick here and then push back up. That might... I mean, it could... Is there a daily loss limit still? I think there is. I don't know. It could hit the daily loss limit there. We'll see. We'll see. Man, is my internet freezing again? What's this thing doing? Kind of got a little buggy there for a minute. 900 pounds sitting on a frozen lake in a warm... It might. It might be. It might be. I mean, even though I know this is going to run the 122, I just don't know when or how. So, feels almost like I should just be exiting the trade if it gives me a chance to. You know? I know it's going to go there, but it's one of those things where we could just rip lower. Should probably just take it off in this region and just re-enter. That's what we should probably do. I'm going to let it sweep this wick here. I'm going to let it sweep that wick. If we don't get a nice bullish reaction out of that area, then we're just going to be smoked on this account for today. Nice push up there off that 90 level. If we can close back above the 100s here, we probably can get going, but I don't know. We'll see. Looking kind of weak right now, though. All right, that's my final ad right there. And looks like it might hit the daily loss limit here. It's very close. If there is still a daily loss limit, I don't know. Did they? I don't know if they removed it or not. I don't remember. Nice hold there off the 50. All right, I'm going to kill that there. I just feel like it's going to lose. Down 670. Going to find a different spot. It might still rip here. We'll re-enter. But it's, yeah, it's just, you know. Nice hold there off the 50, though. Did give you, I think it gave you 10 points, didn't it? Thereabout. So let's see. It's Tyra. It's my fun of futures. All right, gonna jump back in here. I'll target one up here. I'll leave my stop at 82. And I will add into this if we can. And if it hits, if it loses, right? closed your long and it's going, oh, Kurt, it's one of those things. I did it too, but you got to be able to accept that because this thing could easily rip all the way back down into the VWAP area. It really can if it wants to. You just have to kind of be careful. All right, we're in full size there. It's all we can do. Probably going to hit the daily loss limit if it doesn't rip it up. There's the daily loss limit, I'm assuming. Yep. Now, I don't know if this other account is blown or not. I can't remember. We can see on it. No, it's not blown. Switch over to this one. We'll buy the 50 one more time. We'll see if it bounces. If not, then we're probably just going down. All right, I'm just going to take it off right there for a small loss. Really, just trying to see if this account would let me trade or not. It does. Yes, testing the 84 there to the T. ES and Nasdaq are basically the same price. Is interesting. 84.85. 84.85. I mean, I do think back above the whole number we can get a little rip going. Five minutes is certainly looking a little weak here. All right, come on. Get back above the whole number here. It's holding the 50 nicely here. I mean, it keeps bouncing off of it, keeps testing it, though. Eventually, it's going to break it. When it breaks it, we might see a decent size red candle if we don't pop here. We got to get back above the whole number. Really, really choppy kind of here. Got to pop that whole number to really start going here. Testing the whole number there. All right, there's the first target. We'll lock in 100 there on that push up. See if we can run. So right idea. I stopped myself out on the other account probably a little early. I could have, if I didn't add that third contract, we had enough size. We had enough to withstand to this low. But adding that third contract was detrimental to the team. It was detrimental. Detrimental to the account there. So now we'll just have to wait. I mean, we could try another long above initial balance, but back above 11 here, it's just going to probably run quickly through the 20s. Probably pretty big candle there. I don't know. I've tried it so many times. See if we can run through the 120s there. There we go. So, yeah, we got it finally, but, I mean, it just took so much time. I mean, just long. I kept longing on the other account. Too big of size. Just stuck with one mini. Could have put my stop where it needed to be, and we would have been fine. That's the annoying thing about trading sometimes. I do think we get a little bit of a... Man, do I short here? Thinking about shorting here. I think we get a bit of a reaction here. A little pullback. Hard trading day? Yeah. What up, Husk? Below initial balance, I think I'll short. So if we can't hold that area, we probably... The sad thing is, though, I could have already taken 10 points off the high if I would have just kind of shorted right where I was filled, or right where I got filled at. Try it. Just look for a little scalp here. I'm going to stop to break even, and if I'll re-enter if it stops me out. I mean, we're up 7 points there. What up, Treff? High resistance PA. Yeah, Luke, for sure. Let you rest in the meadow grass, and he leads me beside the quiet stream. Done for the day. Nice job. Let's go, Black Beauty. Nice job. All right. Daily loss limit on one eval, up 600 on the other. We'll take it. Push it back below IB here. This could be a... Man, it feels wrong to short again, but... That 50 EMA held up there strong. I mean, realistically, you only took 4.5 points before it. You just had to hold it. Actually, you would have got your 10 right there on the first test. Mm-hmm. Does 50 hold again? So the question is, 50 hold again? I don't really know. I do think the ES might hold again here. It's to that key level now. We might retest initial balance from the downside here. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's see here. Got a decent one earlier off. Done for the day. Past 2 asset phase with Topstep. Now I have to wait. Let's go. Nice job. I'm going to stab the 50 here one more time. Might be coming back to the well too many times here. But we're going to stab it and see. Breaking through there strong this time, so it may get stopped. ES just hit support, though. I'm going to leave my stopper right where it is. Hitting the 85s there, 84s on the ES. Got to hold that area. Oh, it's dropped you again. It's take private website down. Let me look. I don't think it is, but let me check it. No, it's up. It's working for me. It's working for me. It's working for me. I want to see it hold the 50 here and push up. I like a quick reaction, but I don't like anything's quick reaction today. We do have the London close in 1 minute and 28 seconds here. If it doesn't, I may just kill the trade if I can't go break even before in the next minute. Can it go here? I'm going to go break even back above 98. Kind of like back above that 21 EMA there if we can get above there. I'll put the stop in at break even, ideally. $30 seconds until the close here. All right, there we go. I'm going to go break even just in case it gets funky on me. And this, you know, it could just rip. It could pull back, stop me out, and rip, but I'm okay with that. I'm not. I'd rather it just leave without me than give me a big loss, potentially. You can't make holiday. Oh, okay. All right, Luke. Appreciate you. Yours working too, Black Beauty. Nice. All right, there we go. Yeah, I guess not much on that one, huh? You know? So that's exactly what it did. Stopped me out, then hit the target. That's okay. Normally I would just risk it and not worry about it, but what up, Pine Tree? How you doing? Gold Chess Club in the house. Kind of pulling back there, retesting the 100s. I'm tempted to short. Sitting around trying to give back your profits? Nah. I haven't taken any funded trades yet. I just got on late, so. Excuse me. Goodness. Man, there's that retap at the 50. The 50 is like paying today. It's like an ATM machine, like Mancini says. ATM machine, the 50 EMA. I don't know. I'm tempted to short here, but I just think it's difficult play. I still think the long is the play. Kind of tempted to short, but I do think that the long makes a little more sense here. I do think we might pull back to the VWAP. Oh, that sucks, Curd. That's the thing about these longs. You have to be willing to have size that is small enough to have a wide stop. That's what happened to me on my first account there. I got in at too large size. And that cost me. I am going to try a high risk short here. Very high risk. I know it is. And I'm going to target the 61. And I'm going to have my stop just above this swing here. This is a high risk short. This could just rip right back up. Especially after running kind of this 82 area. If it pushes down through the 82, you could get a huge bounce out of this. I'm going to be patient with it. It's first time it's kind of closed below the 50 there. So I'm expecting, I mean, like I said, very bullish still. We still have that new week opening gap to the upside. So this is a very high risk play because we could just, I still think we're going to the new week opening gap, but do I think that we could pull back to 50% of the leg of this push up here? Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Does it have to? No. So, but we're going to give it a chance and see. We'll give it a chance and see what happens. That's all we can do. Risky play, not the normal kind of play I would normally take, but we'll see. We broke through the whole number. We broke through the 50. We're below the 90. I mean, so for those reasons, I think there's a chance we could pull back here. But I could be wrong. And again, right here is the line in the sand, the sweep of this level, and then we could get a big bounce from there. The 81. It's too close for me to go break even, so I'm just going to risk it. So kind of watching that 81.50 level there. Sweep through that level if it doesn't continue down. So there's the sweep. You want it to continue right through there. There we go. Now, if you get a big rip out of this level, I may just kill this. Because ES is back to initial balance there as well at the same time. So kind of took liquidity there. Swept this too, looks like. Maybe by a tick. Yeah, actually it didn't sweep. Yeah, it did, by one tick. So now if it was going to continue higher now, this would be kind of when it would. Like I said, this is a high risk short. I know that going into it. So you want this next push. We really want to close below 72 here on this next push down. Maybe not this candle, but the next one. Got 3 minutes left on this 5 minute. 5 minute took the liquidity there as well. We could get a nice elevator here if we break these levels. That's kind of what I'm banking on here. Any good Apex discount? Not really, last of 4, unfortunately. All right, this candle here will probably be our deciding candle. If it breaks and closes below 72, we run down into the VWAP probably quickly. If we get below this wick, I could move the stop to break even. But we would want to see some expansion below that. Problem is, it could very well come back and stop me out, but so here's the thing, it's just going to keep grinding lower, and if I don't leave my stop where it needs to be, it will probably just come back and chop me or stop me out there. I'm going to leave it there because I think the next candle or two we should be able to get. I think we'll get a little elevator here. I like where the ES is. There we go. Should get us here. Let's see. Yes, at the pivot right there as well, so that's why we're getting a little bouncy right here, but we're not that far below, or we're not that far from our target here. Next push maybe gets us here. New candle. New 5 minute candle in 1 minute. I wanted to hit our target before this new 5 minute candle. Otherwise, I may take it off. Have you ever requested to pay out on Fridays and it takes? Yes. Did that this weekend, Black Beauty. I requested a payout Friday, or actually Thursday night. And they did not approve it and remove the funds until this morning. A little bit annoying, to be honest, but because I couldn't trade that account Friday, and I was like, I took my laptop with me specifically to only trade that account, and was unable to. So was a little annoyed by that. I'm gonna go stop to break even here because the new 5 minute candle is gonna open up here in 7 seconds. Yeah, I wanted to, in the trade that I missed, that I was unable to take, bang for $1,200. So we were able to get it on another account, but not the daily payout account. So yeah, that was kind of annoying. So it sucks when that happens because, like, it's, you know, it's almost like they're trying to bait you into trading the account anyway, which, you know, we know better than. We're not going to do that. But, and this is why I wanted to be out of that trade before the new 5-minute candle came. I still think it comes down here, but after being that close to my, I mean, like, I'm up 20 points. Do I really want it to, you know, you want to put a withdrawal once a week? If you build a buffer, then, yeah, that would make sense, Black Beauty. And I think as long as you're okay with risking that, I think that's fine. Might have should have covered there. Yeah, gamer, this is tough. Always leaving 100 in each. Yeah. I'm just saying risking your daily payout. So what I'm saying, Black Beauty, is like, let's say you're up $500 and you're like, I can take out the 500 right now. You're 500 above buffer. And then you continue to trade for the rest of the week. And then by the end of the week, you're down 300 or something, you know. You know, that's the risk, I guess, in doing that. But, you know, as long as you feel comfortable with it, I think it's fine. Good morning, Robert. Yeah, the support's gotten better. It seems like they've hired some people. It's definitely quicker. But, yeah, I got my payouts right on time all last week until Thursday. And then Thursdays took until this morning. Literally at like 5 a.m. this morning, I got a notification saying that it had been processed. So right back down. Stop would have been safe. We already knew that. We had an idea of that. I'm thinking of re-entering here off this small 1-minute inversion. Not really delivering from anything, but I think we hit that 61 level there at least. Looked like it was going to close full, and now it's bouncing as usual. We got in a little earlier. You put in one on Friday, got it this morning. Good morning, Robert. As long as I stay above the original buffer, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. You got to be willing to, you know, to do that. All right. Well, that's I probably should have waited for the close there. Just putting in a higher low. Still looking kind of bullish here. I want to see it close below my entry here. 30 seconds. Or 76 at least. I feel more comfortable about the trade there, but if it fails to do it on this candle, I may just kill this. Five seconds. What up, Trader Oracle? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Trying not to let myself get shook out on this trade, although I do think I'm in it early here. Well, late or early, however you want to look at it. Probably both. We were already short from up here, took it off break even. So really shorting lower is not the smartest thing in the world. But I never said I was a smart man. What up, SH? How you doing today? Yeah, it looks like this thing's just going to rip. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to do earlier. Let me do that in a minute. I forgot about that. Which platform has the best offer for getting a 50K? I would say Take Private Trader 119 or My Funded Futures $92 starter account. Those are both 50Ks. Those are going to be the best deals right now. Tradeify is really good too. I think you can get a 50K growth account for like $50 or something. All right, I'm going to get out of this now. It may be a little cheaper than that. I don't even know exactly what it is. All right, I'm going to long here now. Yes, I know. Yes, I am aware. I am aware. Methodical, you were just short. Yes, I know. Yeah, I still recommend Apex. I'm still using them. I just haven't found a trade for mine yet today. And their sell right now is only 50%. So tough to buy it at 50%. I added one right there. I think we run through that wick at least. So if we don't, hey, if we don't, then we lose, right? That's how trading works. I could get stopped here, could get trapped. It's completely possible. I'm only long in because ES closed above 85 again, and we kind of broke just on the 1 minute, which is not always what you want to use. You know, we pushed back above this swing high. You can see we kind of were putting in lower high, lower lows, and then we put in a higher high here. It doesn't mean we can't go lower. We can. But kind of the line in the sand here is that 90 area. Really want to see it hold. So needs to bounce out of here decent with some decent momentum. Otherwise, we're just going to be smoked. Yeah, SH on a sale. Yeah, I for sure recommend them. I do think the cheapest all-in is the Take Private Trader and the My Funded Futures. And Tradeify is good too. I'm going to be adding some Tradeifys. I don't know what their sale is. I think it might be 40. It's either 35 or 40%. So I'm going to be adding some of those. I'm going to kill that. I think it still goes, but I'm just going to get out of it. I don't love my entry. Yeah, Pine Tree. I like Tradeify. I actually have a Tradeify account. Dimitri, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. I actually have a Tradeify account that I passed on one day last week, and I don't even think I ever even activated it. Let's see. Let me log in to Tradeify here. Yeah, the idea is to get, to fill the accounts with everybody, but yes, challenge passed. Activate funded account. What do we do here? Is there no activation fee on this? I don't even know. Why did I not activate this if there's no activation fee? Yeah. I don't know why I didn't activate that. There's no activation fee. I don't even know why. All right, so we did activate that. 5-minute barcoding here. Really chopping. Yeah, the growth. Little growth. Little girth. Not girth. Growth, Pine Tree. You dirty-minded person. You sound like Dell over there. She's a girthy girl. That's what Dell would say. Right back up to where my entry was. Dirty. I don't trust it. Use it with TradingView. Does any other platform have that option? Some do. I'm not sure which ones. Pine Tree actually didn't even go to the casino, man. I laid down. I was so exhausted. I laid down on whatever night it was, Sunday night or Saturday night. Just went to sleep. Didn't even think about the casino. Didn't even think about it. Do I have Tradeify on Ninja? Have I ever had Tradeify on Ninja? Oh, I do. So let's look at this. Tradeify. There's the one funded. Let me add that into the copier. What'd you do over the weekend, Pine Tree? Tradeify. Why is it not? Where's that account at? Okay, I got that one on. Sorry to keep flipping that off like that, guys, but I gotta swap up, find my copier. The weather was bad. Is it still snowing there, Pine Tree? Is that the kind of bad, or is it just raining? Cold and raining. I don't know. Grinding higher here. Oh, wow. I didn't even see that. Give me a little pullback here. I'm going to take a little scalp here off the whole number there. Going for a little scalp here. It's not many points, but should work. Might just be buying the top. You know, you made profits on GBP today, but your back hurts. Both things have nothing in common. Jack bend over. All right, we may just blow this account too here. Come on, rip it. Rip it. Another one of those little spike lowers here. 150, the 1155 candle. Rip it. Up. Do I got to tell it a direction? Up. Yeah, it may just stop me out this time. Tap the body there. All right. Can it go? Yeah, it's pretty rough, Jake. It's pretty rough. I'm not in any funded accounts or anything yet today, so just 2 evals, which, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, we still don't want to blow the evals, but, or you're not, I'm not going to blow them. We hit the daily loss limit on 1 already, so it's not going to blow, but it will hit the daily loss limit potentially. Potentially consolidation day. Yeah, seems like it. No real news, so. No real news. Is the 33 Masonic. What is that? I don't know what that is. You got me on that one. I'm just going to move these down. If it's the daily loss limit, it just hits it. Feel like you're on the wrong end of the Diddy party. Oh. Hopefully you're not. Hopefully she just puts in a higher low here and goes. Higher low and go. My problem is I'm killing trades too soon. Not trusting my stop. That sort of thing. Yeah, exactly. Futures trader. Jake's been to several thousand Diddy parties. He said they're the best. He loves them. He loves them. Top of the hour in 1 minute. Is it going to take us to the moon or the other place? YM's heading for a new high. Let's go. Push us up then. ES is near the highs too. Not quite there yet though. The only guy that didn't want the baby oil? Yeah, that's Jake. Jake's like, oh, we don't need the baby oil. All right, we got 9 seconds to the top of the hour. I'm going to hold. Could be a bad idea, but that's what we're going to do. Here's the top of the hour. Not really much there, I guess. I mean, it's not going the direction we wanted it to go. obviously. Oh, his trial starts today. What's up, Bill? How many payouts do I have? I have no idea. This year, what, 18,000? I think I got it right above my head. Last year, we made a little over 60,000, I think, in payouts, maybe like 64. So 74, like 78,000. And expenses were all in probably 50K, I would guess, if I had to guess. I don't know. So we're profitable, not huge profitable, but we've made more than we spent. Let's just put it that way. We've made more than we spent. Not everyone can say that. But we have made more than we spent. I guess that's, a small win. Bill, right now I've got, what do we got? 10, 11, 12, 14? I think we have 14 right now. So not a ton. But 14 right now. All right, pushing above the initial balance high there. ES already made a new high. We might get a big bearish SMT here. All right, you stopped me out on my runner. Man, do I even try this? Tricky. So, oh, thank you. Politically, many Americans may not agree as much, but everyone agrees nobody is dressing as Diddy for Halloween. Yeah, maybe. Green for the year for the win. Thanks, Amelia. His new cologne? No, I don't know. What is that, Treff? That was a dirty wick. That was a dirty wick right there. Just going to come back and stop me out and then just go. You dirty girl. The market knew my stop was down there. It knew. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. My son was just knocking on the door. I didn't realize it was him. So he got home from doing his, he had exams today, whatever, end of year exams. So he's done. What up, Chini? I was about to call you Cucini. My dog wants to show his face on the stream. He wants to bark for attention. He does. Come here, Maxie. Come here. I'll show you Maxie. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh! Say hello. Hello. I am here. What are you doing? Hey, he sees my son. There you go. Oh. Alcy face says, hey. Oh. This is the thing, guys. I really, man. Kind of annoyed here. I kind of want to take a long here, but I think I'm going to wait. There's no point in doing it. No more in taking a long here. Guys, I do think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. I'll come back like 3:15 when I get back from picking my daughter up from school. I want to go take my son out to lunch. I haven't seen him all weekend. He didn't come with us on vacation, so I'm going to go take him out to lunch. But if you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. If you want to help support the channel, all the links are down in the description for the prop firms that I recommend. And I'll be back around 3 o'clock today. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching.